So when I was in the process of trying to decide which small trailer to buy, there's a couple of options available on the market, and I was really liking this one, but there weren't any reviews from customers who had bought them. For all the other small ones, there was reviews, at least 2 or 3. This one just had dealer videos, and it's not going to give me a full picture. So I wanted to make one because those are really helpful for me. So I'm going to go through some likes and dislikes from this. This is the Viking 12,000 ROK, the rear outdoor kitchen. They make a couple of smaller models, but we've got 2 kids and we are 2 grown-ups, and so we needed something for 4 people comfortably. We had moved down from a Clipper 17BH, so a larger trailer, and there was just so much space in there that we didn't use, that we were towing around, so we wanted to downsize, and this was the one that we chose. So for likes, I'll start at the kitchen. There's a lot to like in here. So they've given you a good amount of storage, which I appreciate. A lot of it can be optimized with some shelving, which we've done, and I appreciate. The water heater and the pump work great. No problems there. 2-burner range or stove is what it is. These always burn because the heat gets to them, but it does what it needs to do. This was a microwave, which for us was a lot of wasted space, so we took it out and added 2 drawers for better storage, and we use the crap out of those. The griddle is fantastic. The one that they include, I believe, is the, oops, don't pull by that, I'll change that in a minute. The one they do include is the enamel top. I might switch it out for a cast iron, but my concern is that it's going to rust. So for now, this is the one that we use, and we use it quite a bit. Don't pull it from the knob. 12-volt fridge is great. Our last one was a propane fridge, and that used a lot of propane. This one doesn't use much of the battery, and it actually keeps things frozen when you have it set to 7. Clean it out when you're done with it, because it will get moldy over time. Let's see, the button for the pump and the water heater are right there. Simple enough. Hold on, let me check my notes. Alright, so we added a small outdoor shower. What they offer you is, this is a quick connect faucet. So you can disconnect this and connect up this hose, which they include. And then we attached a shower head to it and some suction cups and a little surround, and it serves us as a great shower when we need it. Yeah, let's see, let's go on the inside. Oh, the awning is wonderful. Not having to crank it is actually really nice. Having it be electric is delightful. There's your connection for natural gas for that griddle, and they provide you with a hose. Inside, cassette toilets are a pain in the butt. We have composting toilets. We prefer. I might switch this out for a simpler composting toilet, but for night times for our kids, it's really helpful. You just have to dump them, and they're not fun. So it serves a purpose, but not elegantly. This thing is crap. This gaucho is useless. Like, it stores our stuff. It's too small for anyone to sleep on. Even our smallest kid just can't stand it. We don't sit on it as a couch, so I'm going to end up cutting here. There's another dude on YouTube who's done it. He cut this here, and he made it a full-length sleeper. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Right now, it's just, it was an idea. Storage in here is pretty good. We use it. We hang a hamper from this that we just dump all of our gross stuff in. There's actually all of the storage under here we have unused. Our kids are nighttime sleepers in the dark, dark, dark. So this is one of their beds, and they love it. They fight over this bed. It's just a cave. And this bed is great. Well, no, the stock bed that's included is painful. We just added a 4-inch topper on it, and it actually was enough. We didn't have to switch out the mattress. We just put a topper on top of it. And then they made it so that this can lift up, which is helpful for storage, if we used it for storage. We bought a 2024 model. This is only an electric furnace. We are fair weather campers, so we'll probably never use it. We're also boondockers, so we're not going to plug into shore power. We use the solar panel and a battery, and we can boondock we made it through 4 days. I'm in the process of adding another solar panel. I'll show you outside, but this is an only electric furnace. I think is a bummer. The 2025 model, they switched it to propane, which I think was smart. And we don't use this either. Again, we're boondockers, so we're just not going to shore power connect. Solar charge controller works just fine. No complaints there. And I'll show you the solar that we've got. With the camper, they include a 200-watt glass panel, which has done the job so far. Not really well, but it has helped, or it has done the job. I'm in the process of adding another 200-watt panel. This one is from Bouge RV, the the Yuma, 200 amp Yuma flexible panel. I got it because it's got great mixed conditions reviews. I'm actually pretty stoked on it already, but I've got to get the wiring down. But between these two, we should be able to boondock, keep the fridge cold, use the lights as we need for probably 4 or 5 days easily. And then the other thing that I loved about this trailer was adding the rooftop tent. The one that came with the trailer was a Thule, and it was a pain in the butt to break down. So we opted in for a different tent. We got Top Oak Galaxy 2.0. Switched it out, and this thing is fantastic. It is dark as night. It is like the darkest thing that you can imagine at night. It's got a skylight up here. Having this additional space in a small trailer makes this small trailer not feel small at all. Like, that secondary space is clutch. The kids fight over who gets to sleep in it. This one is a lot lower profile when it's broken back down, so it's not creating as much drag on the trailer when you're pulling it. We just love this thing. And we love the whole trailer. So as complaints go, a lot of things I don't like have been customizable. The price was really good. It's so much lighter than our last one. It's so much easier to tow than our last one. It can go fairly well off-road. Like, I pulled it back here on this bumpity road, and it doesn't have any problems. The clearance is good enough. We just love it. So let me know if you have any questions. A couple other things. I spoke ill. That panel, that Bouge RV Yuma, is a 200-watt panel, not a 200-amp panel. There's the rooftop tent when it's all broken down. And if you do end up going for that tent, you're going to want to get their extension ladder, because the one that they include with the tent, it's just not long enough because this thing's taller. But I have zero sadness about either of those things.